Welcome to Genius Game!
11 exceptional players were invited to take part in Genius Game.
I study economics and philosophy. Crime writer.
I applied for gay Love Island, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
Each day, you will play in a main match and a death match. The main match is a group game. If you win it, you are safe, as you will receive a token of life, and you get to choose another player to save. But if you lose, you will be the death match candidate, and you get to choose another player to be your opponent. The loser of that game will be going home. Ultimately, only one of you will win. Last time,
In our first main match, Scott masterminded his way through the game,
If three of us use our tip-offs to tip off Paul.
choosing Paul as the fall guy, putting him behind bars, and ensuring him as the deathmatch candidate. Paul confidently chose Pasha, which proved to be a mistake.
3, 6, 8.
Take 3 points.
When she won, and he became the first person to be eliminated.
Sorry, Paul.
With 10 players left,
Oh my gosh.
who will be victorious today?
First one's here.
Back again.
How do you feel?
I'm nervous as hell. How do you feel?
I'm good. You seem a bit less confident than yesterday.
Yeah. Ugh. Let the games begin. I'm very ready to play the game today. The first main match has really caused me to be paranoid. That's fine, it's to be expected. But hopefully people are a bit more upfront about it, because I certainly plan to be. Hello! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Excited? Yeah. I think I'm well suited as a competitor because I think logically. I'm used to plotting. I'm quite pragmatic, a little bit cunning. Quite a few people say I come across as a bit dangerous because I'm always working out ways to kill people.
Hello.
The queen has arrived.
Wait, me or him? I am 100% keen to stay out of the death match today, and that's why I'm trying to formulate some really strong connections. I just want to make sure that I am on everyone's good books. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
You're still here.
How you guys doing?
What do you think today's game might be?
Last game, it was very alliance heavy, so I think this one might be a bit more strategic. Academically, I've achieved quite a lot. I got into a private school on both academic and athletic scholarship, achieved 11 A stars in my GCSEs, and graduated with a first in economics from the University of Manchester. A genius is someone who transcends expectations. My strategy for the game, play the rules and play the other players as well. Am I going to cause chaos? Yeah, 100%.
I love the flower, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to treat this as a new day completely. So let's start fresh, you know? Reset.
I went on like a loose, like cannon sort of vibe yesterday. I came into this day thinking that I really needed to let people see me in a better light. So today I'm going to focus on other people to get to know their core abilities.
Oh, hello.
Here we are.
Thank you.
This is everybody now.
Come on, everybody.
How you doing, man?
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Sad not to see Paul here.
Yeah.
One man gone.
So you were the mastermind, Scott.
It was my plan. Well, we all contributed.
Scott was the
Other
mastermind
people
behind
mentioned
it.
it. I went hard yesterday and quite big in my strategy, so I want to try and be a little more subtle today. I'd formed quite good relationships with Bedalia, Ken and Charlotte, and they're all quite intimidating players. They're just exceptionally clever people. I teed them up, Pasha knocked them out the park.
Listen, that was all you.
I think you were involved, Pasha.
I don't even know what happened.
I think you can't be a genius unless you've had varied life experiences. I'm not your typical book smart. I'm people smart, I'm emotion smart, I'm the kind of smart that is willing to fail and start again. My strategy from the start of the game will be to work as a team as much as possible. I don't need to work something out myself if a friend of mine can do that. And that's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh?
Okay.
Hello, and welcome back to Genius Game. Allow yourselves a huge sigh of relief that you weren't the first to go. And now, start panicking that you might be the second, because that would also be pretty humiliating, yeah? Now, before we start today's game, let's see how many garnets you've gained so far. You have 15 garnets between you, each worth £1,000, so it wouldn't take a genius to work out that there is 15,000 in the prize pot so far.
Okay.
Okay, it's time for your main match, where you may become the undead. But a warning, make one grave mistake and this could become a real horror show. This is Zombie Game. In this game, there are zombies and humans. The zombies' objective is to turn all the humans into zombies, whilst the humans try to avoid being turned. Players will secretly select a card to determine their roles. There will be 2 zombies and 8 humans. The game will consist of 3 rounds, where players must touch with at least one other player. If a human touches a zombie, the human turns into a zombie. If 2 humans touch, both players will gain 1 point. If 2 zombies touch, nothing happens. Players may not touch with anyone more than once during the game. At the end of each round, the number of zombies and humans will be revealed. However, points gained and players' roles will remain unknown. If at the end of the game all players have been turned into zombies, the original zombies will win and choose a deathmatch candidate. If there are humans remaining, the human with the most points is the winner, and the human with the fewest points is the deathmatch candidate. If all remaining humans have equal points, they will be joint winners and may pick any zombie to be the deathmatch candidate.
So it might be beneficial becoming a zombie.
Yeah, because
You can't become the deathmatch candidate
unless humans tie.
humans tie.
Players, there is one other thing. All players will also receive 1 zombie antidote. This can be drunk if a player suspects that they have touched with a zombie and wishes to remain human. The antidote has no effect on the original zombies. An additional antidote may be purchased for 1 garnet. Your fate is quite literally in each other's hands, so choose who you touch carefully. As before, any questions during the game, please ask one of the dealers. They are also the ones who will have the antidotes.
Ooh. I love this game.
Wow.
Any strategies anyone wants to share?
I have one, but I'm going to wait to see what I get.
Yeah. This game is interesting. It's going to really depend on whether I start as a zombie or human. If you're human, either I have to go for maximum points or become a zombie. The worst thing to do is to become a low-scoring human.
Would you say if you were a zombie, you would have a massive advantage if you could find the other zombie somehow?
It would help.
It would help.
Players, please make your way to the dealer room to choose your identity.
If I'm a zombie or a human, both strategies will probably involve touching as many people as possible. As a human, you want as many points. As a zombie, you want to infect as many people.
Please take your antidote.
I'm really nervous about this game because so much of it is going to be determined by what cards you just happen to get in the beginning. I want to be a human for sure.
And we've got to watch his face when he comes out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's a massive one for me.
I'm not sure how to approach this. I think you kind of want to have a zombie in your group because if there's someone that you can trust, they can help you navigate who you should touch.
How you feeling, Benjamin?
I'm extremely relieved about my card. I'm a human. I want to find 3 other humans. Only touch each other. Like, if I touch you the first round, then I touch Alice in the second, then I touch Bex.
Yeah.
But then,
And in combination, if the 4 of us are human, we will all win, and the best that the other 4 humans can do is copy our strategy.
Benjamin's bubble idea is to form a tight-knit group of 4 players, all of which believe each other are human. They each touch one other member per round, potentially bringing them up to 3 points each at the end of the game, in the hope that this could secure them as the humans with the most points, and therefore the winners.
All it takes then is one person to betray you to get the extra point, and then all of those humans are then at fault.
It's time to play Zombie Game. Round 1 begins now.
The key to this game as a human is tracking who's touching.
Either of you actually say if you are. I'm not.
I would tell you if I was. I'm not. I think that Charlotte might be.
I need to know that you won't.
Okay, I promise.
Listen. I promise I won't say anything to anyone.
I actually think that we can win this in a way where we get everyone to be zombies and I pick the deathmatch candidate.
I can promise you for certain, I'm not going to tell anyone that you're a zombie. But the strategy that's best for you leaves you out of the deathmatch more likely than it leaves us out.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not that I don't trust Charlotte's plan. It's just a bad plan for me. It's a great plan for Charlotte. But Charlotte stole the crown twice in the last game and got a bunch of garnets, so why am I going to help Charlotte again? Okay, here's the issue. We need to be in the group of 4 that wins. The people in the bubble can only touch people in the bubble.
Unless...
Not even if you use an antidote, because you might touch somebody who's a human to get an extra point, and then the other people in the bubble are deathmatch candidates. I'm only willing to make this deal if the people in the bubble touch each other and no one else.
Hey, we're trying to find a solid bubble that we can...
Okay. Well, I always said I'm open to a bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people I would want in my bubble of 4
Does
is
anyone
everyone
have
but
an
Bex. But it's because I haven't talked to you.
Okay, if I was a zombie, you'd be able to tell a mile off, because I'd be walking around going, what would you do? What would you do? Ben's a hugely strong player, and I would love to have a solid alliance with Ben. The problem is I can see that Ben not only just doesn't trust me as a person, I'm not really sure he trusts my skill set. I think he wants to play with the clever people.
I think she's definitely human. But then again, do you know what? I'm not saying anybody's not, but I actually do trust you.
Pasha, we trust each other.
I do trust you.
We've got that look, and we know we trust each other.
I'm very slightly suspicious of you, Alison.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Only because it's slightly different energy to normal.
Well,
but
I don't know.
I'm very slightly suspicious of you, Alison.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Only because it's slightly different energy to normal.
Well,
but
I don't know.
Alison, I want to work with you
Yes,
so
Alison,
bad, but I
I
just
really
don't
want
know.
to.
I just
I
don't
really
know if
want
I can
to.
trust you right now. I respect Alison enough, and I think she's smart enough to be a zombie and lie about it. And because of that respect I had for her, I had to go with Bex in the bubble over Alison. Alison, if you're a human, I'm really sorry. This confirms our bubble then.
yeah.
The 4 people in the bubble are myself, India, Pasha, and Bex. I have put my trust in the people who I think are humans, and I'm hoping that I'm right.
Pasha, do you want to touch now?
Okay, we're touching. I trust you. You can trust me.
I hope so.
I'm trusting you. This would be epic if you were a zombie after all this.
I'll congratulate you if you are.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I caught something in your expression, right? And I thought it was that you got the opposite of what you wanted to get. But I don't know what you wanted.
I wanted to get zombie.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you got human.
Did you get zombie by any chance?
No, I got human.
You got human.
Yeah, but they thought I got zombie. Well, they couldn't trust me, so they kicked me out.
Why do you think they couldn't trust you?
I'm not very expressive, and I just think that they couldn't read me.
I think Alison is the other zombie. I'm playing it a little safe. As opposed to me trying to win it with another zombie, I've instead been making alliances across the group, where I would tell the maximum amount of people that I'm the zombie to secure myself a place away from the deathmatch. Do you remember what was on the card when you picked it up?
I don't know, just the I'm guessing it was just the... It said human, but I don't know
What?
if there was a picture.
That's fair, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, before you say anything, I'm happy to be honest about what I am. I am a human.
Good. Okay, we are as well, genuinely.
Willing to work with a zombie.
I am as well.
Who do you think is a zombie? I think Charlotte might be.
How do we play this?
I think we should all just touch.
At least we're all getting 2 points in round one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Is this a private?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be out with
You want to stay as a 3?
Are you a zombie?
No, I'm a human.
Okay.
If you are a zombie, you're welcome to come into this room and have an open discussion with 3 humans.
Well then, I'm just gonna come in.
I think all 3 of us were kind of hoping that one of the 3 of us would be a zombie. So with that being said, are you a zombie or a human?
I am a zombie.
Perfect. That is really good news.
What do you want out of the game?
Honestly, I'm happy to work with anyone as long as whoever was the winner, for example, if you guys wanted to go for the win, didn't pick me for the deathmatch.
Okay.
It's quite easy to be a zombie, actually, because the deathmatch candidate will just be the person with the lowest number of points. And it's very unlikely for a large group of humans to band together when they don't know who the zombies are, which means there will always be a group that has a lower amount of points. But by telling both sides that I'm the zombie, I've basically secluded myself from that choice. And that was my plan. So I think what's going to happen is, if one of you were to touch me, you take the antidote, right? But you don't tell anyone you take the antidote, and I give you my one.
Okay, I'd be willing to do that. So Charlotte's a zombie. This is perfect. We were looking for a zombie. We can now form a strategy. We need to find probably 1, if not 2 more humans in that other group. There is another zombie out there. We're not sure who it is. If we find that zombie instead, that could be problematic. Do you have an idea who the other person is? Ooh, okay.
Can we do ours now?
Yeah.
Trusting you can. So the strategy at the moment is that I will touch with as many humans as I can. I love that. Thank you. I'm working with Scott, who's a human, and Ken, who I also believe is a human. This means that I will guarantee at least 2 points from them 2.
I trust you.
I trust you too. I hope I trust you. But then I also need to get some more points because the other guys could potentially get 3 each. So I need to find a way to overtake them and not be the lowest human.
Ready? Let's do it. Ken,
Putting my life in your hands.
go for it. It is done.
We have touched.
Good. Here we go.
Yep.
Go for it. Okay, I'm trusting you again. I'm going wild in this round.
Did good last time.
Yep. Okay.
Can I say, they've just kicked me out because they think I'm a zombie. I'm not a zombie. I'm human, but...
I believe I'm human as well. Should we just go?
Yeah, I think somebody in that team, I think somebody's bluffing and is a zombie.
Yeah.
But,
Has to be. What I'll do then, not that I don't trust you, but... In fact, no, I do trust you. I do trust you. I'm going to save my antidote for next round. You're definitely human.
definitely human.
Okay.
Alison and see, it's all falling to pieces. Alison and Malfi have touched.
Alison and Malfi?
Just now,
so Malfi's a zombie. Do I take this?
What do you think? Is it beneficial for you two, or is it not?
Is it better to be a zombie now, or wait around? It's still in my
Honestly,
control.
I think you should just
I'll
take
take
it.
I'll keep this. Something that looks like I haven't
I was
taken
gonna
it.
say I drank mine and threw it in
Everyone's
the
gonna
bin.
know I've touched you.
Yeah.
But I don't tell.
Yeah, you don't tell.
Time's up for round one. Here are the results.
One human has been turned into a zombie, which means there are now 3 zombies and 7 humans.
And that proves I can't be a zombie. I touched 3 people.
I touched 2.
I touched 2. I'll be me.
Y'all be taking antidotes. You think I'm stupid?
Yeah, antidotes.
We will now begin round 2.
Bex, we need
Can I
you.
steal you for a second?
Yeah?
Oh,
course
You're
can.
what's going on?
After round 1, I'm starting to have doubts. Yeah, I can see flaws in this strategy.
Bex, come here.
We've got a winning solution.
Bex, please.
Bex.
Bex, we need
No, Bex, hold on. Bex.
We want her first. We called her
Bex,
first.
no, you joined our bubble.
Bex, come here.
Oh, that's
You've already touched the
Let
bubble.
me just go with them for 2 minutes.
Bex, please, you've joined our bubble. This is really important. I will consider this a betrayal at the highest level. That's what a bubble means.
Bex, we
Can
need
I
you.
steal you for a second?
Yeah?
Oh,
You're my...
Bex, come here.
We've got a winning solution.
Bex, please.
Bex.
Bex, we need...
No, Bex, hold on.
Bex, we want her first. We called her
Bex,
first.
no, you joined our bubble.
Bex, come here.
Oh, that's
You've already touched the
Let
bubble.
me just go with them for 2 minutes.
Bex.
Bex, please, you've joined our bubble. This is really important. I will consider this a betrayal at the highest level. That's what a bubble means.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it is.
No, I'll come and chat with you, but it doesn't
Yeah,
mean I can't chat to everyone
not
else.
chat.
Bex, oh my God, Bex.
Not chatting, I aren't touching, okay? Chatting, not touching.
Please, Bex, please.
Yeah.
I trust Bex, okay? It's more about Scott than Bex because I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And the only thing that can ruin our strategy is somebody deviating from the bubble. Because if one of us goes, then all the rest of us are compromised. I mean, to be fair, it's a little bit about Bex. I do think Bex could be convinced, potentially.
Hi.
Are you a zombie?
No. I know who one zombie is.
Which one?
Charlotte is definitely a zombie. We believe Alison is the second zombie. She has touched a man-fae, so he is the third zombie. The rest of the team are all humans, we believe. And you're the only other human in the game who I know is a human, who I need to be able to touch, at least in one round.
The people that thought they knew what they were doing, they've got to a point where they're a little bit like, uh-oh. Thing is that they need to get extra touches, and the people that need to give the extra touches are in my gang, so they're struggling with getting touches.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh. You guys have talked.
Yeah, we're friends now. You...
I think you might be a zombie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me?
Yeah.
I promise you I'm not.
Because right now I need to go for points as well, but I need to figure out who I can touch. And I've already taken the antidote, so I can only buy one more. What do you say?
You took it after Alison.
Yeah. But now...
Can you show your antidote, if that's okay?
No problem. The antidote's empty, and I have 2 garnets here as well.
Okay. My suspicion is that Alison's a zombie. Hi,
Sorry,
Charlotte.
hello.
What's going on? So, I mean,
We're trying to...
Figure out...
so you two are zombies. I know.
I'm not a zombie.
You're 100% a zombie.
100% not a zombie.
And you guys...
I think it's hilarious that everybody thinks I'm a zombie.
So I think
Okay,
either one of you guys were, and then you touched, and the other one turned you into a
I
zombie.
think so. I think you two are the only two who can be.
There is a risk that in their group there could be one zombie. Did you all touch just once each?
Yeah, we've
One of
only
you could be a zombie.
It's possible.
It's possible.
But I don't think so.
And someone in that group...
You took your...
I took my antidote. I can't be a zombie.
So I can't have infected him.
Exactly.
Because it would have gone up.
actually took one of your antidotes.
I only have one. I'm gonna get another
What
one.
did it taste of?
It was sweet.
You took your antidote
I
after
think-
touching.
One
Yeah, I've
person,
only
which
touched one
was
person.
me.
You guys
Shall we
are
discuss
going-
this? Can we discuss this?
It
Yeah, I
can't
think
be
it
me,
may be.
can it?
I think
Shall we
the
chat
maths-
first?
Yeah, we just have to really
Okay.
quickly do some
If it's-
calculation.
Can you close the door?
I'll leave it. I think they're both zombies. It's my suspicion is they took it. And they're trying to get everyone to be zombies.
Can I go in and buy an antidote?
I trust you with my life.
I trust you.
Does anyone want to touch?
I'll touch it.
Because no one can
I'll
see,
touch
but
it.
they know
Do
it's
it now, do it now, do it now.
Okay.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Sorry.
I need to go for points, but right now I think them 2 are zombies and one more person who is Alison. So I've gone and bought antidote, and now I need to kind of get in a group or get as many points as possible.
You bought an antidote, so you don't think you're a zombie right now?
I don't think. I know I'm not, because I took one the first round as well. I can't be a zombie right now.
If you're 100%.
I'm 100. I've taken the antidote. Do you
You
want to take
for
my
sure
garnet?
took the antidote.
Took the antidote.
You for sure took
Have
the
one
antidote
garnet now.
at the end of last round.
Yes.
After tapping.
Yes.
100%.
100%.
So
I left it hand on heart.
Hand on heart.
Which side's the heart? You're the doctor. It's in the middle. I'm the PT. It's shaking it.
We had a tough situation.
Exactly.
Do you promise me?
I promise you.
That you are
I promise
human?
you, I'm human. I'm human, and I need points. I'm not coming in last. That's what's happening. I'm not coming in last in this game.
In the next round, right?
Okay, let's
No matter what.
Okay.
Place your hands against Thank you very much.
Thanks.
You're definitely human. Amanfi?
Definitely.
Let's touch and see what happens. I touch with Amanfi at the very end, so just one extra person this round. At this stage, I'm just worried, what if I've trusted the wrong people already and I'm just suddenly a zombie anyway, and I won't know.
Thank you very much. Alison?
Yeah?
Oh, a touch.
Oh, that's a shame.
So I want everyone to see this. So I've touched with Alison and I'm taking my antidote.
Which means you'll stay a human.
India?
Huh?
I've touched Alison and I'm taking my antidote.
Round 2 is over. Here's the results.
2 more humans have been turned into zombies, meaning there are now 5 zombies and 5 humans.
Sounds about right. That's what I expected.
That's what you expected.
Yeah. But there's two ways it could be 5 and 5. And it's...
And it's 2 separate groups that
Yes,
can be
2
5
exact
and
groups
5.
of
Exactly.
4
I was
each
thinking
way.
about it too. You
I
guys.
think you guys could be mistrusting someone in your group.
Yeah, I think that's more likely. The people in that group of 4, they seem to trust each other, but the way the numbers actually came down and everything that's happened makes me think there is one zombie in there and they've just laid low.
Good luck in the final round.
As long as we just stick to our plan, it doesn't matter who the 5-5 is. And if one of you is a starting zombie, then good play. You know, I won't be mad. Good play.
Right, let's get our touches in.
Okay, touch.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
I think this is actually going to work.
We need to just figure out what's going on.
Okay.
I touched Amanfi. You're a human.
Definitely.
Oh, sorry.
No, come on.
We need you a second.
We know what you want. We know the situation.
You're a zombie.
We do
Yeah,
that.
that is...
Okay, guys. I'm throwing things out. I'm a zombie as well.
So you lied to me.
'Guys, I'm throwing things out. I'm a zombie as well.
So you lied to me.
45 minutes earlier.
In the dealer room, I picked up the zombie card. Gives me a lot of control.
Right.
I'm a zombie.
Are you actually?
I believe I'm human. Should we just go?
Yeah.
I touched with Alison because I needed to spread the virus. I'm going to take my antidote right now.
Why?
People will be able to work out I'm a zombie because Alison's the only person that's become a zombie.
If we swap bottles, protect me here. I gave my antidote to Amanfi. He says he's human, so hopefully if he ends up top, he won't choose me for the death match. We'll see.
I faked buying an antidote to convince everyone I was a human. I'm going to say that I drank it and left it in here. Let's get rid of one of these. Where can I hide this? I like to play games keeping my cards close to my chest. took the antidote.
You for sure took
Have
the
one
antidote.
garnet now.
So you don't think you're a zombie right now?
I don't think. I know I'm not, because I took one the first round as well.
Do you promise me?
I promise you, I'm human. Thanks.
You're definitely human. Amanfi?
Definitely. Plan is to make everyone a zombie.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye, it's okay.
Oh, man, why didn't you tell me? You put your hand on your heart as well.
I know, but as a zombie, you have to lie. And what am I meant to do in that situation? Not put my hand on my heart. But I tried to pivot really quickly, and me telling Charlotte, Badali, and Scott that I'm a zombie is probably my last Hail Mary. Right now, I need to help Scott to win, because I need to make sure that there are winners that have me in their good favors. Once they're in the lead, they have the choice of who the deathmatch candidate is. Hopefully it isn't me.
It's happened twice now. I have shown willingness to work with him and trust him and giving him that chance and the opportunity to be honest with me, but he didn't take it.
The only way I can win is by infiltrating them. This zombie apocalypse is an absolute nightmare. I've lost control of the situation. I think there's a group which have wrestled control, and I will continue trying to break into that group. I've had a word with Bex. She seemed to be slightly open to it, but I'll see if I can lean on that to convince her that it's in her benefit to win.
There's really no reason to talk to anyone else outside the bubble, honestly.
There's no point. You need to trust me.
I tried to.
You need to trust me. I'll just have a quick chat with Scott.
Wait,
Oh my God.
Let me talk to her first.
Chill. Ben has absolutely no reason not to trust me in this game. I think he's just panicking a little bit, and all I'm trying to do is collect information and go back and help the team. I'm just trying to help him.
I don't understand why she keeps running off to talk with Scott.
Thanks, buddy.
Right.
I am human.
Right, okay.
But for me to stay human, I have to touch another human, and you're the only one I trust to be a human.
Yeah.
Which would give me up to 3 points, which would be enough to be on level with you guys. If I touched you, you'd be on 4 points, which would give you the win.
Yeah.
And if that happened, we're all on 3, then we'd be the ones for the deathmatch, and you'd have the final say.
Right, so this is how I'm going to take it, right? I'm going to go through, and you and Amanfi are the two that I'm going to try and save. They're the people I'm going to put up for saving
I
play.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
If you
so
could
that's all
go
I'm
for
going to
that,
tell
yeah.
you.
I will understand that.
Cool.
Are you touching?
No. I told you I'm not.
You're giving me a heart attack.
Chill.
So, Bex has said she's not for shifting, but when it comes to deathmatch, us two will be safe. I touched no one in that round. I wanted to become a zombie. There was no benefit to being the remaining human on 2 points, and I was never going to convince one of the other 4 remaining humans to touch me anyway, so it all had the same end result. I'm a zombie at the end of the game.
I just want you to know that I have a way of winning this game completely, and I'm not taking it.
I appreciate that.
Okay, we all do it together. We all finish together, okay?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I was wanted in this round. I think that is key to my game, is that still showing that I can be trusted. If I can make myself friendly and trustworthy to as many people as possible, I effectively have a team of people that want to keep me in.
The game is over. Did the humans triumph, or are we entering the zombie apocalypse? Let's find out. Here are the results. One more human became a zombie. So the game ends with 6 zombies and 4 humans.
That's what we expected.
Please be the right 4 humans. Yes.
There we go.
Benjamin, Bex, Pasha and Indy all receive 3 points, remaining as humans, and therefore each win a token of life. All other players are now zombies and are at risk of being selected as the deathmatch candidate.
I'm really pleased with how the game went today. I identified the right strategy, put the right group together, and so I'm really proud of that. I think I'm going to be in such a good position moving forward.
The original zombies were... Charlotte and Amanfi.
I use you for my strategy, I'm sorry.
Amanfi is going to come unstuck because he's annoying people, so his days are numbered.
Alison put her trust in me. I feel bad for using her to get ahead in the game, but I think you have to be sharper than that when you're dealing with alliances, otherwise you can get tricked real easily.
Can you pick the person who betrayed me?
Okay. We'll see.
Okay, guys.
Firstly, well done, guys.
Yeah.
Well done,
guys.
well done.
Well done,
Thank you.
guys.
Amanthi's gone behind my back and his own team's back
Yeah.
a couple of times. So,
Yeah.
Amanthi's very devious.
oh gosh, yeah, I know.
Well, my number one I don't want going is Amanfi. I don't want Amanfi going.
Okay, that's
so he's my
fair
number
enough.
one.
Good game.
Again.
I was a little bit deceitful, but as a zombie, I had to be.
Yes.
The person who goes in the death match, we've got to be sure that they will lose that death match. It's no point picking somebody who's going to win and then have a grievance against us. We need to pick the weakest person.
Okay. I mean, but then there's argument for also eliminating one of the strongest players.
This is a chance to take a shot.
This is why
Free choice.
this is why I think we go for Scott, because
Oh my God, really?
I think so.
Scott's a massively good player, and I don't think he'll go home. And then he'll use that going forward.
who else is there?
Between all of them, I think I would pick either Scott or Alison.
Please return to the atrium.
Please now reveal which player has been selected as the deathmatch candidate.
I'm happy to confirm on behalf of the group. We've decided to go with Scott as the deathmatch candidate.
I knew.
We're incredibly sorry.
No hard feelings. I knew it was coming. Today's gone pretty much as I had feared, and slightly as I'd expected it might have gone. I knew if I didn't win and protect myself today, I was going to be one of the main contenders to be on the chopping block. Oh, what a fall from grace is what I'll say.
Benjamin, Pasha, Bex and Indy have each gained a token of life. Scott, please choose someone without a token of life to join you in the deathmatch.
This is as hard a decision. I will not be picking Charlotte. I think you gave me the token of life yesterday and immunity yesterday, so. Ken, I see you as a valuable ally, so I wouldn't want to lose you either, so thank you. Dahlia, I'll protect you for now. Manfi and Alison. Unfortunately, one of you has to be it. It's not an easy choice. I'll say Manfi has the Garnet advantage.
If you win the deathmatch, I will give you a garnet.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll be allies in the future as well.
I'm happy with that.
Scott,
Okay.
I'll give you a garnet if you don't pick Alison.
Wow.
It probably wasn't a smart game move on my part to offer a garnet and interject myself into this negotiation, make an enemy of Amanfi. Alison wanted to work with us today, and then she was kicked out of my bubble. I'm the one who did it to her. I kicked her out and stopped her from being safe and having a joint win. And so I wouldn't be able to go to sleep tonight if I didn't stick up for her.
I would like to confirm that the candidate I would like to choose for the deathmatch is Alison.
I'm not scared of going into the death match. I hope I don't lose, but this is a game where you have to take some risks.
Today's death match is hidden noughts and crosses, which is like noughts and crosses, but instead of 3 lines, it's 6. And some of the noughts and crosses are white and some are gold, and plus you won't be able to see where they are. So cards on the table, not very much like noughts and crosses, but we have to give a game a name, don't you?
In this game, players must rearrange a grid of white and gold noughts or crosses to create trios of noughts and crosses in a single colour, in horizontal, vertical or diagonal lines. Players will have 90 seconds to memorise the pattern before the pattern is hidden. On each turn, a player has 2 options. view one of the discs or blindly swap the location of 2 discs. At the end of their turn, the player will have the option to lock in 3 discs. If a match is correctly identified, the player earns 3 points. These discs cannot be moved or used in any subsequent matches. However, if a match is not revealed, the discs turn back and the player will lose 1 point.
The first player to reach 10 points wins the death match and their opponent is eliminated. The death match will begin shortly.
That is crazy hard.
I don't know how good Alison is with these types of games, but I'm hoping she doesn't have as good memory, so I'd say I'm feeling quietly confident, shall we say.
You only need to get 4
Yes.
in order to win, and you can make 2 mistakes and still get your 10 points.
Okay. Unless memory game's his least favourite, then I'm probably in a bit of trouble.
How you feeling, Alison? You okay?
I was hoping that I'd get something that I didn't have to memorise.
Yeah.
But hey-ho.
Okay, let's focus. So, once it gets revealed,
Yes.
I think that a good strategy is to look for ones that are already in groups of 2.
Yeah.
Then you can spot ones that are out on their own.
Yeah.
All you have to do is now swap this one with this one,
Yeah.
this one with this one.
Yeah.
Okay? I would never spend my turn revealing.
Okay.
What I would do is spend your turn swapping ones that he knows that belong to him, so you mess him up.
Yeah.
It's
Going
a
first
pure
has the
race.
advantage.
It's a pure race, yeah.
Yeah, if I can lock in the 3 straight away, and I'm certain I'm putting Alison under pressure, I can make a couple of mistakes. It doesn't make a difference.
You can make 2 mistakes
2
in this
mistakes,
game.
and there's no
You can always make 2 mistakes. There are 6 in play. There's 6.
Yeah.
There's 18, 9 of each colour, so there's a possible 6 out there.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
You got this.
This will be a good alliance going forward if I survive.
Players, the time has come. The death match will now begin.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh my gosh. Scott, as deathmatch candidate, would you prefer to play noughts or crosses?
Please, may I play knots?
Alison, you will play crosses.
Thank you.
Scott, as deathmatch candidate, who would you like to play first?
I would like to play first.
We will now turn the discs. Please turn your backs to the table.
I think I can win this. At the end of the day, if I get 4 correct lock-ins in a row, I win the game, and there's nothing Alison can do about it.
Theoretically, I might be the underdog, but I'm not having that attitude. I'm a great believer in positive thinking, and I would like Scott to regret his decision.
You may now turn around. You will have 90 seconds to memorise this arrangement. Your time is up. Please turn your backs to the table. You may both turn around. Scott, would you like to reveal a disc or swap 2 discs?
I'd like to swap 2 discs, please.
Which 2 discs would you like to swap?
This disc. This disc.
Would you like to lock in a match?
Yes.
Which 3 discs would you like to reveal?
These 3.
Which 3 discs would you like to reveal?
These three.
Correct, 3 points. Alison, would you like to reveal a disc or swap 2 discs?
Swap, please. This one and this one.
Would you like to lock in a match?
Yes. This one, and this one.
Correct, 3 points.
This could be really neck and neck.
That was a disaster move for me. The area she's targeted is where I was about to move to next, and so I can't go there, and it's just thrown me completely off. Like, I've lost track of everything now. I'd like to swap 2 discs, please. This one and this one.
Would you like to lock in a match?
No.
So he wasted a turn.
Alison?
Swap 2 discs. This one and this one.
Would you like to lock in?
Yes.
Which 3 discs would you like to lock in?
These 3.
Correct, 3 points.
Oh, she's gonna go ahead. I love this.
And my heart has just sunk. See, Alison getting this second set on the board, she now has the advantage. She's interfered with my gameplay, and my head is scrambling. Swap 2 discs, please.
Which 2 discs would you like to swap?
Can't remember which ones I just did. This one. This one.
Would you like to lock in a match?
Yes.
Correct, 3 points.
Okay, now things are getting interesting.
I'd like to swap this one and this one.
Would you like to lock in a match?
No.
Scott?
I'm losing this now. I like to reveal.
No, she just opened one of hers, right?
That's white X. That's
Yeah, it's a white X.
That's white X.
Would you like to lock in a match? Alison?
Swap 2 discs, please. This one and this one.
Would you like to lock in?
Yes. This one, and this one.
Come on, baby.
Correct, 3 points.
Thank God.
You want him out, don't you?
I would like him to go, and I really want her to stay.
Scott?
Swap 2 discs.
Which 2 discs do you wish to swap?
My head's gone. I can't remember a thing. The pressure's on me. I need to get 2 sets before she gets one. I'm just gonna have to go for it.
Would you like to lock in a match?
Yes. It's this and this. Wasn't even close.
That is incorrect. -1 point. Alison?
Swap 2 discs. This one and that one.
She kept her X's and she took his circle and moved it the hell somewhere where he don't know it is.
Ah, that's really smart.
Would you like to lock in a match?
Not this go.
I'm getting a better idea of where my pieces are and I'm feeling more and more in control. He can lose it as much as I can win it, so I can take my time and wait it out.
Scott,
Reveal.
would you like to lock in a match?
May as well. Yes, I'll lock in this, this, and this.
Incorrect. -1 point.
I'd like to reveal a disc. This one.
Would you like to lock in a match?
No.
Scott,
You have to potluck this. I'll swap 2 discs. This one, and Stab in the Dark, this one.
would you like to lock in a match?
All or nothing, these 3.
That is incorrect. Alison,
Swap, please. This one and this one.
would you like to lock in a match?
No.
I'd like to swap 2 discs, please. This one and this one.
Would you like to lock in a match?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Correct. 3 points. Alison,
Swap 2 discs. This one and this one, please.
would you like to lock in a match?
Yes, please. This one, and this one.
Correct. 3 points.
Players, the death match is now over. Congratulations, Alison. You are the winner.
Thank you. One of the things that motivated me was thinking that Scott thought it was going to be a walkover, and I wasn't prepared to let that happen. I'm very pleased.
Your tips help me so much. Thank you, thank you. I just did what you said. Thank you.
I was obviously rooting for Alison and rooting against Scott. This is a game where you're not meant to really care about people's feelings in this way. So I guess maybe I'm a bit more loyal than I thought I was.
I just lost it. Couldn't.
You did so well.
Well done. You played well. You played well.
I'm disappointed. I think Alison played a fantastic game. Let me flounder and then use that to her advantage. She was ruthless in that game, so full credit to her.
The game is now over. So who's going home with naught and is also very cross?
That'll be me.
Alison, you have made it through to the next day. Scott, you are the second person to be eliminated from Genius Game.
Karma. I'll take responsibility for Paul.
Please give your garnets to your opponent. Thank you for playing.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry you got to go home.
It's been a joy, for us at least. And now to everyone else. We'll meet again next time. Go lie down. Give your poor wee brains a rest.
Bye, Scott. Bye, Scott.
I'm in it for the long game, so I'm not going to be overly smug and overly cocky about having survived a death match.
Not only has she won, she's put the fear of God into all of these people who just saw her kick some ass, and I could not be more excited.
Next time,
Here we go again.
9 players return.
We talk.
One of you is still a dead man walking.
In our main match, Benjamin is pulling all the strings.
Oh my God.
I am so confused with what's going on.
If I can pull this off, I will have earned my spot in the Genius Game.
But not everyone wants to follow his lead.
I could mess this whole game up right now.
Think about who you trust.
Who will find themselves in the death match?
I'm so disappointed.
Because only one genius can leave victorious.